our Walmart, they gave us these barbecue potato chips and a Coca-Cola. Well, thank you for the offer. Not that you would know this, but I'm not a big Coca-Cola fan, and barbecue gives me heartburn. But I do have people in the house that will definitely make these disappear relatively quickly. We got a free shopping bag. Got about 1 billion of those. And they even sent us a nice little thank you. Okay, we need to reorient that a little bit. Just like so people can get a better view of what's going on that's not, Sorry about the drunken camera work. Well, thank you, Walmart. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes, shall we? Yes, YouTube, you're gonna pitch a fit. There's gonna be a knife. Oh my god. Using a knife out of my package. Nerd! But proper knife safety, however, when you're done with it, always put it up. That being said, I'm going to check to see if there's any of the usual tape. Excuse me. Guess my allergy meds haven't quite kicked in yet. Actually, I don't even think I took them. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Nice and gentle like. We got... That is one heck of a wall plug. That's a beefy boy, ain't it? I have one of my... Yeah, it's about a quarter bigger than the other one, size-wise. The one that I use for my quick charge on my phone, and that's compatible with the Switch 1. There's your double-ended USB-C. There's the... it's too bad these aren't the charging type, but they're the regular controller holder thing for those who like the traditional, Not really too big on that myself, but I'm not like everyone else. We got the Switch dock, which feels actually quite quality. And I don't know if you can see it too well, but we got the usual 3 HDMI power, USB-C power, and local area network cabling. And no, I'm not taking this system apart. No. I had to do that to repair the Switch 1 a few times, and I hated every second of it. I probably won't be needing that HDMI cable. I will be needing that card, though. Oh, excuse me. And setting this up is going to be fun for me because all of the power plugs are behind my chair. But that's okay. So, we have the Joy-Cons, and then we have, wow, this thing's actually kind of big. Like, okay. Just for comparison, there's your OLED Switch, there's your Switch 2. Being able to breathe would be nice. The profile is the same. as far as thickness goes, which is awesome because, when you say mobile system, the tablet is kind of important that that's sized right. All right, now these are not quote-unquote factory Joy-Cons, but they're the same size. As you can see, there's a size difference. The Joy-Cons for the Switch 1 and the Joy-Cons for the Switch 2. The ones for the Switch 2 fit very nicely in my hand. They're not as cramped, and I can see using them as a mouse pretty easily. Okay. So now that we've done all the comparisons as far as physical dimensions are concerned with the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, you just saw the slide click functionality for the Switch 1. We're going to test the magnets. Quite hefty. And the release mechanism is very solid. I'm a little concerned that these might wear out over time, but we'll see. You got your top USB-C, your volume buttons, your power button, your bottom charging, and a decent amount of vent space. So, playing this in handheld mode might actually be quite fun. I'm going to do the setup in handheld. A very nice feeling on the controls. Feels like a very high quality system, worth the money that was paid for it, for sure. As far as build quality, I'm not saying that it actually was. That will be determined based off of both hardware and software functionality. The speakers sound amazing. I've owned some laptops that sound way worse than this. Yep, that's fine. Oh, let's see. They don't live in Madrid. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, those magnets are super snappy. Now, this thing does not use the same power source as the previous Nintendo Switch model. It uses a little bit more power than that model. So in order to set it up, and to set it up right, we're going to get the OLED dock moved out of the way a little bit. Which, by the way, the OLED is actually going to be replaced with the Switch 2 over on my stand area, just to make room, but for right now. So what's going to happen is the OLED Switch we're going to use for a workout station because we have the Nintendo Switch Sports game. And I know that sounds kind of dumb. Why would you do that when you could go outside on a perfectly weathered day? Well, have you ever woken up on one of those perfectly weathered days, looked outside, and you see the clouds rolling in, you hear thunder in the distance, and the last thing you want to do is be caught in a thunderstorm? Yeah, me too. So, sure, if it ain't raining, we ain't training, but safety's important too. Safety is very important. Going out on a camping trip or a ruck march, excuse me, in the middle of a thunderstorm is definitely not what I'd call a good idea. Now, this TV is not, by any stretch of the imagination, 4K. And for that matter, the probably 1,000 of you out there who may see this video, as far as having a 4K TV or other device that supports 4K, I highly doubt it. And while my capture card says I capture in 4K, I seriously doubt that one. That's like, the level of doubt on that is so high. You basically know better. Now, that being said, just about every HDMI cable I have, including the one for the capture card, supports 4K. The TV that I'm using is supposed to also support 4K. Whether it does or not, well, okay, the cable placement on the dock cover is a little irritating. Kind of like the old style better, but that's okay. It's just going to take a little getting used to. I will not be holding that against Nintendo by any stretch of the imagination. Now, I don't actually have an Express. Oh God, if I can remember my password. Sure.
Ready to let him out?
Yes, you can let the puppy out. Oh boy. Oh, no. Excuse me. Should auto force it to HDMI 2, and then we got this. Set it down next to it. Oh yeah. Okay, please do the following. You know what? Hey, you can see the puppy dog. Yes, I can see you. I can see you, buddy. Hey, get down. Okay. Let's minimize this. Just a touch. Back to the corner. Pretty sure you guys don't want to just stare at my feet. Move that over like so. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to add a video source. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, it says to go to System Settings, which is the little gear. Go down to System. System Transfer. It'll need to update first because I didn't do the update for the system, which is fine. It's my fault. Sorry, folks. While it's doing that, let's grab the Rumble chat. Okay. Let's see, where is... KY. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Uh-oh. Oh, it did too, didn't it? Yeah, it screwed up. It removed my rumble. Okay. So, yeah. Well, that's fun. I'll have to share the YouTube feed, I guess. Oh, nuts. Yeah, it's just going to keep recycling that, too. Okay.